many people now? Okay, we'll start maybe, even if you are just two. So let's see. We can start actually with BTC. Okay. So I know it looks like a mess because of the POC. We can even... No, let's skip them. So on BTC, I will look now actually for a long around this area. So between this 92 to 90,000, because on the daily, let's say if now we made a local top, it falls exactly in the GP. Okay, so that's our area of interest. Otherwise, I will look for some shorts up here. So 101 to 104. So that's a little bit where I want to look to position myself on BTC. I'm now in a Pepe long. Let's see. How is this going? Okay, so it's going pretty good. So normally we had to enter here at the POC, but I missed the alert, so I market entered a little bit higher. That's why I also waited to put the stop loss break even. As you see, we retested the POC 2 times. And I guess that after this candle closure, if it closes like this, I will put stop loss break even, so in 25 minutes. As you see, the div is confirmed. We have here. This is our div. It's actually already confirmed. I just waited the price moves a little bit away from our entry, so we don't get stop break even like usual. So then today we took also this night trade, and even though probably the coin is pretty shit, you know, and we lost a lot of levels, but we have this here, this golden pocket here. So we were at the end of the golden pocket, and we had really good RR. So like total RR like 20. And that's a trade that even if it doesn't look so nice, the structure of the coin I'll always like to take, because the RR is just too good. So you just need to have 10% of win rate of these trades that you're very profitable. So we got filled here. This was our invalidation. Okay, because I use RSI mostly as invalidation. So this peak here was our invalidation. And so we played this area anticipating a div. Okay, so we got filled. And as you can see here, the div break, but we immediately recovered. So I waited to put stop loss break even because our entry was here. So we were still too close to entry to put stop loss break even. We failed to pass this POC twice. Okay, so we start to range. And here I decide to close break even, because when we start to range, then mostly, you know, it's like, it's getting like a bear flag, no? So normally it's a structure, it's a pattern that it shows you more downside, okay? When I take the trades, I want, usually I want to have a nice reaction, so like this, okay? I wanted to clear all this POC, to arrive to clear at least this, to put stop loss break even. So It was worth a try. We didn't lost anything, so it was a good trade actually. Let's clean this. Okay, I gave this lit trade just before coming to stream with a 15 minutes div. As you see, we have here on the 15-minute RSI, we have oversold peak, just slightly oversold. And so we anticipate a div. That means we are looking. So the price makes a new higher high, fills our bids, and the RSI makes a lower high. Okay, so that will be then our div. That's why I called this trade. And yes, we have to see. We have our invalidation. I have this red line here on the RSI that shows me also on the price. So if the RSI closes above this line, it means the price has to close above this. So we're still not. So it's still a safe trade because even if it get invalidated, we don't hit the full stop loss, So that's also one thing that I always look in my trades, that this blue line, it's always inside the box, so we can play a little bit safer. Okay, if you guys have questions, if you want to see some chart, if you have chart request, you can write me. Yeah, Pepe was good. I I usually don't like to enter market enter, but this one was yeah. We had a nice reaction, so I thought it's good to enter to market enter. Okay, let's see if we get filled here. What else? I was also looking this ICTN. Okay. How I found this coin. So I usually, if I want to look for breakouts, I don't give so many breakouts, but probably in the future I will do if we have a nice, I will say, alt season where things get a little bit more crazy. And I always use these. Wait, I'll send you the link. Oh, it's called Orion Terminal. Okay, BTC. Wait 1 second. BTC, we saw it at the beginning, and yeah. So I have these areas of interest, okay? So like for longs, I want to see a pullback in this 92 to 90 area, 90,000 area. And shorts, we have two areas of interest. The first one is between 101 and 104, and then the other one is higher. But I always look for dips, no? So it's not that I will blindly short or long this area. I will always need something like this on the price and on the RSI, okay? So yeah. So every day we will have new POCs. Now if the price it's going only one direction, if now we are keeping going up, every day we will have new POCs here. For example, will be tomorrow. So that's mean that tomorrow we will have new areas of interest here, okay? So I will update you every day. But for now, these are the areas I'm looking for, okay? So okay, about this ICTN, So if you go on Orion terminal, you see all the coins and you can sort them by 5 minutes change, by funding rate, by ticks per 5 minutes, by volatility in the last 15 minutes. So you can see coins that are really volatile, that have a negative funding rate. And so, for example, for funding rate, at the moment, ICNT is the one with the biggest funding rate, with the most negative. So I always usually look if I can find an entry for a breakout. So I use this indicator, this MTF SND, where I only turn on the, what is it? These ones, okay? It shows you order blocks. So if you go to the 1 hour, for example, I found one order block here. You see this one? And I choose this one because you see it's keeping the price down 1, 2, 3, 4 times. Okay, so now okay, the price went down, but I usually will put one alert here and see once the price approach. I want to see a candle closure on the 1 hour, in this case here. Okay, and then we can oops. And then depending on if we have an invalidation, so let's see, maybe it makes one more time like this. So we will have this invalidation. And then as you can see, we don't have so much over it. So that's pretty price discovery. So for price discovery, I just pull fibs like here, like this. Okay, and I will use fib extension as TPs. So 2, 3, 4. Okay, so that's for me a breakout setup. It's very far away to get interesting, but I wanted to show you, and you can do these setups from 4 hours, maybe, and 1 hour you can make more spot plays, but you can go down really to also to the 1 minute. Just now I don't have any 1 minute setup, but if I find, I will show you. Indicator for these order blocks or generally, Amit? I mean, when I use POC, I use this POC indicator and this and another RSI for the alerts. But these are paid indicators, and they cost around $20 each, you know. But it's really time saving. You don't need to spend all your days on the computer. You will have automatically the alerts when you have interesting setups and you have all these POC marked out, that normally it takes you a really long time if you have to do this by hands. And then I'm testing this other indicator that you have this line on the RSI. Look, if I move this line, you will see the blue line change. Okay, that means it calculates where the price has to close above to invalidate the RSI. And then I use volumes, so that's the only indicators that I use normally. And on for breakouts, I actually use again the POCs and And this order block, wait, how can I see? Here, maybe. Can I share it somehow? Here we go. And then I have another very, very useful indicator is this on top in the center. And that's like 24-hour volumes for your exchange, so for Bybit and for Binance. And on the right, you have the funding rate. So that's always good to have, so you know if the coin has a lot of volumes, you know you will have many lesser scam moves than coins with low volumes, and then it's always good to know if you have like high negative funding, then you know it's like you should not take shorts because you can get a short squeeze. So it's nice to have it on chart and don't look it on some other. Wait, I will also give you this because it's free. So you have any chart request, guys? Because right now at the moment is not happening so much. Let's see here. Now we can chart maybe these coins, okay? So usually I get an alert on a coin when I have an invalidation peak on the 15 or on the 30 minutes, you know? So it means we have here a peak, okay? It's oversold just a little bit. That will be our invalidation. So as soon it will get filled soon, I hope. Anyway, so at this point, I know when we have this candle closure, I know I have a valid setup because we have some POC are close by. So at this point, I just need to go on the 4-hour and to pull the fibs. As you can see, my orange lines are, so this area, it's actually my golden pocket, okay? So it's where I'm gonna look for POCs to bid. Okay, so now I go back on the 15 minutes. I will use this is my guide, my line here. So as you can see, the price now from here to fill, to invalidate, it has to close below this line. So considering this, I will. So look to DCA, maybe this area. So as you can see here, I see we have some weekly tapped POC, and we have some monthly tapped POC, we have a 2 daily POC, and we have the 886. So that's my area of interest, and I would long it like this. So I use also fibs for TPs, so my TPs would be in this case 0.5. 3H2 and 236. what's going on here. So I look, my risk to reward ratio is almost 4 at TP1, so that's a good one. And totally it's like almost 7. And then I wait actually, so most of the time I don't put bids, but I just put an alert here, so if the price go closer, I will put the bids and give the call. And the same on render. I see we have a peak here on the 15, so that's my invalidation peak. I will measure the RSI compared to the price. So as you can see here, we have a very wide invalidation. So now we have to see if it's worth to try this. So here with DCA and okay, in this case, if we get full filled, we have only 1.8 RR to 0.5. Okay, that's for me very less. Also because if you just get partial filled, it's like 0.5 RR. So we can look to don't take the first TP, to skip the first TP, and maybe look the second one is 2.5. And 1 if you get just partially filled. So that's, for example, a trade I would not take for the simply for the RR that we have, that it's not that great, you know. It's not yeah, that doesn't interest me too much. Okay, so I will skip this and take away the uh, allora Sui, ICP and then Wave. So Sui, we're just ranging now. We bounced exactly on the value. Look. So was that a div? Yes. There was a 1 minute div. There was a trade today on Sui. So that happened today with 1 minute div. So it's more a scalping trade for me. Also because with 1 minute div you have like so since we got peak of field here, validation would be here. You know, it's very tight. You have. That was really a nice trade actually, man. Oh no, wait, what do you think? Would have hit an TP1. That was perfect scalp for 4 RR for TP1, man. And you can take just partials and look actually for the break of this range and higher. Yes, now this opportunity, let's say it's gone. I would look to these POCs, you know, like we have to take now the fibs from here. This would be next area of interest for me for Sui. Then we have ICP. ICP I have for me is a setup for short, but you know it's very wide one. How much we have? Yeah, 10% DCA. Yeah. So for short, not very interested now. And for longs, if this was our local top, I would look at to enter down here. Or if we want something a little bit more aggressive, we can. So this is a value area low from this daily single print. Daily single print. Here we go. Yes, and depending how much room we have, but let's say around this will be my TP 1.3. Yes. So let's say here for a little bit a more aggressive entry, or down here for a little bit more safe entry. ICP. ICP is the coin I think that I got wrecked a few days ago, no? I think down here. Allora, let's check lit. I didn't hear any. Filled. I didn't hear it filling. Man, look at paper. Testing again our entry. It's testing our patience, paper, I think. It's testing really our patience. Again, here it's always the first boss, let's say, to beat for this strategy is when you've made the peak. Okay, that's the first area that we have always to clear. If you don't clear this area, it's always difficult to look for higher. So I'm thinking paper probably we close it here. Wait, let me. So let me write it. And now we open lit. What we have? New York Open. Clean. Let's see what BTC is doing now. If it dumps, we print with lit. Let's hope so. You guys, I don't know if you use it, but I already explained last time. I use these colors. So these turquoise, or how it's called, are the. Can you hear me? Okay. So why then my trading view is lagging? So turquoise are for me the main coins. So I have only this for BTC, Ethereum, Sol, and BNB that I want to have always easy to find. Then yellows are coins where I put alerts. So where there is a valid setup, but I want to wait until we get closer to price. Then we have green ones are where I put order. Okay, so this one. Once it's green, when it gets filled, I put it red. And when you put stop loss break even, I put it blue. Okay, and the reason is very simple that when I sort by flag, I have the most important on the top, and it's the red one where I have to look. As you see, lit, we didn't put stop loss break even. So that's the one that I want to keep an eye on it. So that's how I use flags. And then while we wait, I don't know, guys, if you know how to use screeners. to make your lists. So for example, let clear my lists. Clear list. We use this screener here. Okay, sometimes at New York Open, TradingView, it's lagging a lot, ecco. So you see here you have, for example, DEX screener. It's loading, guys. It's lagging. How is your TradingView going? Good? Oh, you see. Okay. So you can put here your exchange, for example, Bybit. No, oh, sorry. Check screener. Die, man. Why you go so slow? You guys, is your TradingView also going so slow? Ah, okay. Porca troia. So check screener, you can choose your exchange. For example, I use Bybit. You put base currency, USDT. Is it base or it's quote? No, sorry. Quote currency, USDT. What is the other one? Guys, where is the other one? What else we need? Swap. What is it? What is it? Am I stupid or? Ah, here. Sorry, guys. Futures, actually perpetuals. And now you have all the coins on Bybit updated, but only perpetuals. So what you need to do now is Command or Control A, and you add to your watch list. And so if you do this every morning, you have also the coins that have just been listed. So I don't do it every morning, but I do it every 3, 4 days like this, or at least one time a week. And the cool part that all the flags and all the stuff doesn't go away, so. Porca troia, look how slow it is. No. And now I have a problem because if it doesn't let me put the coins on the list, I don't get alerts anymore. Man, how much cost TradingView if you don't take discounts? 900 euro, 700 euro, porca troia, and every time it's like this. 700, yes. How to open these windows? Look, it's this one here. You see it? Screeners. Sashp. Sash. Let's see if we can edit now. Just don't forget to scroll down all the coins until you arrive at the end. Man. Man, this is freaking me out now. Vabbè. Ora. Yeah, let's wait 1 minute to see what Lit is doing. Cioè 10 seconds, okay, Lit, we can put stop loss break even and cancel the other bids. Div is confirmed in 3, 2, 1, 0. And no peak, no new peak. So, okay, let me write this. Okay. So let me see if here, okay, trading view, it's doesn't like us. So I think we close it for now. We make 45 minutes. If you have questions, I don't know, probably now I cannot show you anything more, but you can write me in general chat and tag me. Whenever you want, you can tag me, okay? Wait. The dollar is ripping. It's going down. DYX or USDT dominance, what is going down? Ah, Papa, sorry. So dollar up, Bitcoin down. Where is Bitcoin? And especially lit down. Okay, guys, that's it for today. Thank you and see you next week. Have a nice evening, have a nice day, and thank you for passing by. Ciao, ciao.